Telling them then might be useful.
Did you need something else?
Look, Kiral, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
He thought he had eternity when he traveled the heavens.
No, that's not right. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Maybe we should continue our studies.
Yes. Maybe you should.
Well, that could have gone better.
I doubt she'll be willing to help us again.
You two again.
What if...
Then I suppose it's...
So you've been...
I shouldn't say.
Come on, Kiral.
I'll tell you this, like, the moment will prove your...
Will be...
May you embrace...
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be.
It's okay.
Lon was thrilled. He can't wait to see, but
So why don't you...
I can't abandon. We've been through everything. Soon.
You're right to be skeptical. We need to get into the Ascension, and to do that...
I don't want to stir up any trouble.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otos.
It's related to what Walter said he valued.
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all.
Hey, promise.
I'm sorry.
That didn't get us anywhere either.
Let's look around. Maybe there's another way.
Come, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secret of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him. Look, Aloy. This one is just... I have no words.
Laundra mix. Quite an impression.
back again, I see. Have you completed your review? No? Then I have nothing more to say to you.
Walter's new world will be truly wonderful.
Look, I already told you. I can't give you the words of attainment.
We're not here to ask about that. Just a few more questions.
I suppose...
There has to be another way to get the words. As far as...
This place is pretty big.
that we were...
Have we
everyone...
Why didn't it?
Not...
This place
Walt,
is pretty
nobody
big.
questioned...
Have we checked everywhere?
You said you...
I once...
Everyone...
The soldiers that... I get now that they don't...
Seems like...
Every... Like, me. Then I remember... Would tell... And then they drew... I'm not sure. Walter might... Is kind... Be...
They've been feasting like Imperials.
Monstrous benevolence, I bet.
If you don't know the words, then leave me alone.
This is where we were destined to be.
What is it?
We...
Good.
Maybe someone will be willing to help us out.
We should see what Londra's been telling them then. Might be useful.
Did you need...
Look, Kirol, you said that the Seika and I are...
But we're running out of...
But the only way...
Unless you help us out. We've suffered... We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
It's on a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Corral. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Okay, I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you one.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
Well, we got our words of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension Hall now.
Let's get out of here.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
Back again, I see.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
Nothing. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Londra's really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Londra's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion. Focus. What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic. Should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Storage. For Londra's followers? But that can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? A rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get the lift he needs. I've seen enough.
Well, what's going on with that ship? I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Laundra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Laundra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Laundra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again! You're still not telling me everything! My people are the ones that are caught up in all this! My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Laundra gave him a new toy.
How do we even get out of here?
Cover fire!
Zeth's got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's a way to shut it off.
Current!
Got it.
Got the Avenger down!
I don't think they're listening, Seika.
Yeah!
Don't let up.
There are many more loyal to Walter!
Where do you leave off?
I don't think they're listening, Seika.
I'll show you how we have angry scrappers.
We were promised the Ascension! You! With the spear! More time sparring, Seika!
Door's locked. It's not gonna budge with the lockdown. That shield's blocking my shots.
Seika! It's useless, barbarian!
I'm not against them.
Only the weak are falling!
Power node. It might lift the lockdown. It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
What do you think you're doing?
get there. Gotta disable the lockdown. Got it.
Now it ends!
Lifted.
Just shame
Now
I
to get to
opened
Seth.
crush you myself, Seika!
Just you wait, Seth!
Now you bleed!
Take this, barbarian!
Useless whelps!
I knew some of those Marines. They didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Come on, face me!
Come on out, Zeth!
Let's get this done!
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Come on!
This one's gonna hurt! You are mine! They're coming! Rain!
Back in the fight!
Run!
Not a bad strategy!
Walter!
You're on your own for now, Aloy!
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over.
But Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too. willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her. I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That laundry doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
Everyone, please, remain calm.
It seems like the Quen have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika, talk things out with her, make sure we're okay. Let's see. Oh, not a bad way to get around. Maybe more sailing later? Some sort of old world signal over there. Might be worth looking into. Fandom zone? Interesting looking ruin. Wonder what's inside. Huh. I'll need a code to get inside. figurine. Looks like it was part of a set. And there's data here, too. I'll just hold on to it for now. Okay, back to sailing. Might be getting too close to the tower. Better steer clear. Time to go! Water looks calm enough. I gotta get out of here!
Damn it!
Give up the hunt soon enough.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Laundra's old building, I recognize the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are a part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Laundra, but maybe even to save them from themselves, and you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great. You don't have to do it alone, okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The water wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good. We're good. Okay. Can't get distracted from the task at hand. Gonna need some support for this one. Hey, Beta? I need your help. Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code. We might be able to patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator and an intact wing membrane.
On it.
Guy and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith Tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts. Shadow stretching. Almost sunset.